As of now, when you arrived here this morning, is that you've been able to establish that about 48 constituencies have already been verified. That is, the Forms 34B from the 48 constituencies have already been verified and declared, and we continue to follow up to get to understand how many are still being verified as of now, given that as of yesterday we were able to be told that all the returning officers from the 290 constituencies have already arrived here at the National Tallying Center, and the verification process is ongoing. As you can see, we're able to tell you yesterday is that the number of tables have even increased today compared to yesterday, given that earlier on there were 7, then they were increased to 9, and now they're even more than 9. As you can see, the activities have increased at the center, whereby even as yesterday the commissioners were able to give a raft of measures and warnings to politicians who had arrived at this particular place, warning them against accessing the center where the tallying and verification is ongoing, whereby they were able to be told that the only people who are allowed at the center are the IEBC officials, who you can see from the pictures thereabout, and also the agents representing different political parties, as well as a representative, a lawyer from either of the 4 political parties, as well as security officials. If you can see at the entrance there is that also security was beefed up. This is not what we had experienced on the first day, let's say on Wednesday. This was not the situation, but as of yesterday, this has changed. We are able to see security has been beefed up quite a lot, with police officers just manning the entrance to ensure that only the required people are allowed at the center of the tallying hall, and also to ensure that order is maintained, given that yesterday there was a little scuffle that was seen here at the tallying hall. At the same place where my cameraman is pointing, whereby we were able to see politicians from 2 leading coalitions or parties who were engaged in a scuffle, since one of the side had issues or was questioning a bag that one of the politicians from the other side was carrying, and therefore it had to be searched, and so that order could be maintained here at the tallying center. And thereafter also the commissioners are therefore able to tell us that if you want to come with a bag to this particular place, then it has to be searched thoroughly at the entrance. And also if you're carrying a laptop, then you have to tell the officers at the entrance the reason as to why you're coming with it here, so that not to have a repeat of what happened earlier on. As you can see on the seats whereby different people have been designated to sit, is that people are yet to arrive. Let's say the politicians who are here as of last evening, but the IEBC officials, the returning officers are going on with their activities. Also, if you can see at the screens that are being projected here at the tallying center, is that the results that we're able to get right now is that Raila Odinga of the Azimio la Umoja has 57.13%, Ruto has 42.17%, Wahiga Maure has 0.47%, and Wajakoya has 0.21%. Well, Curia, we continue to follow up on this to get to see if those numbers will go up any moment from now, and also we expect the IEBC commissioners led by the chair Wafula Chebukati to addresses and tell us how many constituencies have they been able to verify in addition to the 48 that have been declared. Back to you, Kyora.